In this class, we are going to learn one more way how we can change our classic report look and feel, that is by using the content row. Now, before we go ahead and create a content row region on your page or create a page based on a content row, we will see what is content row in Universal Theme. I'm here in the apex.oracle.com. In order to know what is the content row will look something like this. Instead of showing the plain and boring classic report, we can show the data like a content row over here. Like it can have a title, overline, description, icons it can have, and it can have some buttons on the right side. What a content row can support is mentioned over here. That is, it can support the actions, that is like this, edit and all. A description, icon class, it can have HTML icon, classes, miscellaneous section, and the title. All these things you can have it over here. Now, Oracle has demonstrated how we can write a SQL query. Basically, you should write your SQL query and it should return something like this. So what you see over here is used in order to showcase the details on this content row region in this page. So this is the exact query using which Oracle has created a content row section over here. So creating a content row is supported both at the create application level and as well as in the create page wizard, as well as we can drag and drop the region and change the type to content row. Suppose if you are wondering where I will get a project detail so that I can copy paste the same SQL query. So we had learned earlier that in order to install the datasets, you can go to the sample datasets under the utilities and you can import or install the project data. So this is the data on which our content row demo has been showcased over here under the Universal Theme. So post installing that projects table, you will be importing these EBA charts projects. So as you can see, Oracle has installed so many tables in our database or created in our database. So this was just for the demonstration how we can import or install the project data. Let me come back to my application, that is App Builder, get into my reports demo application which we created earlier. Now let me create a fresh page in order to demonstrate a content row. From the components over here, I will be selecting the content row which is over here. Select this. Based on the selection, you will be getting attributes over here. I will tell content row 01. This is for the demonstration purpose. Once you have selected, you can click on this create page. So our sample page using the content row region has been created. Now Oracle has by default added a dummy query over here which will showcase the data when we launch this or run this application. Let me just run this application. So if you see, our content row region is shown over here and Oracle is showing some title, description and the overline. So this is what Oracle has put it over here using the SQL query. Now what I am trying to do is I will change instead of SQL query to the table view, and from the table name I will be selecting our M table using which we are demonstrating all the cases. So here if you see, we are seeing almost all the columns available in the table. Now you might ask, this page is supporting so many sections over here or the columns. Now how we can map? In order to map this, we have to select the content row, go over to the attributes. So here under the overline, we can select over here the column. Now we can select like this or we can write. First I will select from here in the overline, I will write the job. So it will follow this convention, that is ampersand job and dot. Suppose if you are writing manually, we can write ampersand E name and the dot. And in the description, I will remove this and I will put the description as hire date. We can add miscellaneous as well. You can display the avatar, back, so on and so forth. And also you can add the icons. Coming to the avatar and all, you can add the batch, avatar, so on and so forth. Let me add few things over here. Let me enable the avatar. I will go for the icon and I will make this as circular. Size, I can make it as extra small or small. I can do this. That's fine. And you can change this icon also. Suppose if you want to show any other icon, you can show that icon. Suppose if you want to show the initials, you can show the initials based on the employee name. Let me save this application and let me run this application now, doing all the modifications. This time we are seeing the initials in the icon that is in the circular, and we are seeing the overline as the job, name in the title, and in the description the hire date. So like this, instead of showing the boring classic report, we can show the report in this content row fashion in a more presentable manner.